Hey everyone, and welcome to Steadfast Motherhood. My name is Suzanne, and I am married to the most amazing man I know. I have 6 kids, 7 and under, and if you hear them in the background, it's probably because they're hyped up on stir. But it's also the day that we got our master books in. Probably fast forward through this part because this is going to be probably long. Okay, so we have our bubble wrap. All right, first thing that I see is I bought this for $2.99. Israel Wayne's Raising Them Up, Parenting for Christians, Raising Them Up. And I think on Amazon it's like $18, I'm not sure. I've been in the search for some good biblical parenting, so this was specifically for me, and the rest is curriculum. Obviously, they always give you the catalog, which is so sweet for them to do. I always enjoy getting this. And then my order, and this note, we are so very thankful. I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Psalm 16:8, I believe, or 5, I can't see. I think it says Deborah, maybe. But anyways, I love that they do this because that's the reason I bought stuff from Masterbooks this year. Not all of our stuff is from Masterbooks. Again, we're doing family subjects because we have a lot of kids, and I'm going to have to at least do that one day. But anyways, let's move in. I'm going to start with, which this is easy, my stuff that I got from my kindergartner. And the first thing I got in was Simply K. I did this before with kindergartner, and I feel like this go around is going to be a little bit better. I will probably do another video, like I said, showing everything that I got. The next thing in the box is the math level K. I've done this before too. The next thing I have right here are the flashcards. These are going to be the right brain flashcards, addition and subtraction. So, they're like this, and also like this. I don't know if you can see that good. Anyways, I'm going to laminate these and kind of have them set. I have 2 of the Foundations phonics. I can get the other one out. So, uno, dos, Foundation phonics. That's pretty exciting. Now, I've seen those before too, so I'm not so eager to flip through them as much as I am this next one, which is Adventures in Creation Level 1. And I have 3 of these, so obviously this is a family subject, I guess, technically, in a way, because I have 3 for the 3 that I'll be homeschooling. I'm going to do a little peek through. Yeah, I feel like this is exactly what I was looking for. Something that gave a great introduction to science with keeping it completely biblical. If you're looking for something that does that, Masterbooks does that. There is nothing that does not incorporate God or your faith, it just redirects constantly. So it's very reassuring. And the fact that it's a Charlotte Mason kind of flavor to it, with a lot of the story portions. There's even a story portion in this that I see. It has a lot of Adam talking to Abel, if I'm not mistaken. I think Eve comes in there a few times, and I don't know about Cain as much. I'm pretty sure he's probably in there too. But yep, so 3 of those. As you see, I have Language Lessons for Living Education Level 1. I'm currently using this with my 1st grader right now. We're almost done with it. And Math Lessons for Living Education Level 1. I'm also using this with my 1st grader right now. So this is obviously for my upcoming 1st grader, so my kindergartner. The next, these are the things I think I was the most excited to look at, which I will not bore you with. Language Lessons for Living Education Level 2. And it's a little thicker. I kind of want you to see that this is like a half a year course normally, unless you've already got your phonics down. But you can see this is the grade 1 and the grade 2 or level 1 and 2. They're leveled, so you don't have to go by levels. If you're interested in these, please take a placement test. The levels may be incorrect and they may not really fit what your kid, like where your kid is at. And I say that just to try to reassure you, just in case you feel like, oh wow, level 2, we could easily do level 30. We'll take the placement and look, and please check out the scope and sequence. They will have a sample of that online as well. I will link Masterbook's website below, but they'll have a scope and sequence of everything, as well as you can get samples. I'm pretty sure they'll have the daily schedule and the samples, but they'll have a scope and sequence right here at this portion, so you can kind of see, as well as taking a test. Another piece of advice, if for some chance you're kind of on the fence, you're like, well, we learned a lot of this, but there's some things I don't feel like we know completely in order to move on to the next level, whichever level it may be. Go with the lower level and just kind of skim through. I know that's extra money. Maybe you can't do that, and I understand that. But if you can afford it, since Masterbooks is fairly affordable compared to other curriculums, I would recommend starting lower and working your way up and just making it as fun as possible. Again, that's going to go for any subject, including math, which this is Math Lessons for Living Education, level 2. And I'm pretty excited about this one. I have opinions about level 1. Again, I will kind of do a what I'm using for who kind of situation, and do like when I have all their curriculum, I don't have all their personal curriculum that I'm using per child just yet. Even though we're doing family subjects, I don't have their individual. But anyways, here is level 2. I love how gentle this is, and it does have a lot of copy work. And for those of you who are on the edge, like not on the edge, on the fence about the copy work, like do we really need to be writing numbers and the months and the days of the week as much? It just kind of reaffirms that for the children so that they have that as their foundation for moving forward. So I know it seems so mundane to do this, but think, when you're doing addition and subtraction, knowing where things are on the number line is probably, in my opinion, the most beneficial thing. Memorization is great, and I don't think that that's a bad tool. Clearly, I got flashcards, so I think that that's a great tool. However, knowing where things are on the number line is great. So the copy work in this, if you're like, oh man, it helps kind of, reaffirm that in your child, kind of just keep them sharp in that area, as well as, and this is one reason I personally like it, my kids don't have great handwriting. So yeah, it kind of keeps them doing something to where they have to try to compare it to what is written in the book. So more handwriting. They need it, believe me. Handwriting. They get it from me. I don't have the best handwriting. I just have to say that. All I have now is an empty box. So that's it. I am going to do what I got per child for each grade, which you saw some of that, but I will explain why I got it, why it worked for my particular child. If you're interested in that, we all have different learners with different learning styles, and I feel like that really has helped me, is have the other homeschool moms out there sit down and just show what they're using for their kids, and not only that, explaining why. But this was just kind of a fun thing for me to do, to share with you. I know it wasn't this grand flip through, but for me, I feel some gratification after having opened it for you, and I hope that you had a little fun with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.